Hello princesses! Today I'm going to be talking about the Etude House Play Colour Eyes Milky New Year edition. I picked mine up in the shade Banana Milk because I thought it was the most interesting one. They also have a strawberry milk and a blueberry milk, I think. Definitely a purple one, and I was kind of interested in the purple one as well, but this one won out because it had more yellows and oranges, which I don't have in my collection. I also was sad that the yellow doesn't have like little cow spots on the front. It's just a clear plastic top. I just realised that the other two colours have got cute little cow spots and this one doesn't. It's just so sad. But anyway, I've had this one for a little while now and I've had a chance to try out most of the colours, so I am here to talk about it today. So if you'd like to skip ahead, I'll be talking about the product description, packaging, swatches, application, and my final thoughts. So if you'd like to skip ahead, please do so now. This one doesn't have a very good product description. I'm finding that less and less products have got product descriptions these days, and it's almost like, why do I even bother? But this one has like a few points. So the first point is soft hued milky colours to set the mood. Colours with milk white undertone that anyone can use for their eye makeup. The reason that I find product description so important is because it helps when I'm reviewing things, because I noticed that, like, you know, especially with the blushes, which is going to be a different review, they have white undertones and that isn't flattering to everybody, and I wondered if it was done on purpose because it's milky. And so the product description tells me that yes, it was on purpose, which is fine. Back to the product description though, they have point 2, mild and milky texture, smooth blendability with strong adhesion. And that's it. It gives you a few tips like using the shadows with brushes or using the glitter shadows with your fingers for better adhesion. They can be applied anywhere on the whole eyelid or under the eyes or as a point colour, whenever, wherever you want. Wherever you want your look to be special, which I think is kind of cute. So onto the packaging. The packaging of this one is really cute. It is in a pale, like sunshine yellow container with a frosted lid. I just full on opened it and dug my fingernail right into that shadow. Excellent. Sitting underneath my nail now. On the front it has gold foiled writing as well as a tiny picture of a cow, which I think is really cute. Obviously, Milky New Year, cows. And inside there are 9 colours. This one is kind of like a brown palette, but it also has shades that are kind of orange and kind of like yellowish. So it's a nice little selection. There's also quite a few matte colours as well as some light shimmers and then full glitters. So the first shade is called Banana Shake, which is a very pale yellow colour with a bit of gold sparkle. It's very hard to see. You can kind of see it like if I use it to brighten up the centre of the lid, but otherwise it's very, very sheer. The next shade is called Shy Banana, which is like a creamsicle orange colour. This one I find a little bit patchy. You can kind of see the colour and it's more like orange than I thought it was going to be. It looked a little bit more brown in the pan, but again, it's not a terrible colour. I don't get a huge amount of use out of it though. Golden Banana is a really pretty gold, almost like orangey shimmer. I actually really like this one. Banana Cha-Cha is a little bit different. It's another one of the shimmers, but it's a cooler tone, like almost like rosy champagne shimmer. It doesn't really fit in with the other colours that much, but it does work with the more neutral brown. I Love Banana is a really nice yellow shimmer. This one has kind of like a little champagne undertone and it looks really, really beautiful. It's a really lovely shimmer. Dried Banana is a warm toned transition colour. It's just like a caramel brown. It's very nice, easy to blend. Banana Brown is the cool toned transition shade. This one is like a light chocolatey brown, which I use a lot. 50 Days Old Banana is a really pretty satiny brown. This one is kind of like a little bit on the caramel side because it has gold glitter, but it's very pretty. The last shade is called Nutty Banana Milk, which is another caramel brown. This one matches really well with Dried Banana, except it is a little bit darker, so it works really well to darken out the outer third. So for this look I used Dried Banana through the crease and then used the darker colour Nutty Banana Milk in the outer third. I then used I Love Banana in the inner half, and that's pretty much it. I actually really liked how this one worked out. These were probably not my favourite shades when I looked at them in the pan, but I think together that they make a really nice, pretty warm tone look. I don't use colours that are quite this warm toned normally, so a little different, but still really pretty. For this look I used Dry Banana in the crease as well as the outer third, and then Golden Banana all over the lid. I think it looks really pretty. It's very much like a general Becca look, very subtle, not super interesting, but really good for every day. So for this look I used Banana Brown through the crease. I used Banana Shake in the inner corner as a little bit of a subtle highlight. It's not quite as yellow as it looks. And then I used Banana Cha 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 all over the lid. I think it turned out prettier than I thought it would. So for this one, I really enjoy the palette. However, it's not going to be one that is staying in my collection because it is so similar to the Bakehouse palette. Well, yes, the shades are not exactly the same. So if you have the Bakehouse palette and you wanted to add this one as well, they're not exactly the same. But I only have one desk for makeup and I just can't have both of them because they are so similar, and I probably prefer the Bakehouse just a little bit more. The reason being that this one has more yellow and orange tones, but they're not like that yellow or that orange. So they've got this cute little banana shake here, and then I love banana in the middle, which are like the yellowy tones. And then in the middle you've got shy banana and golden banana, as well as like a little bit of dried banana. Those are like a little orangey sort of corner. Then you've got like this cool toned section here with Banana Cha-Cha, Banana Brown, and 50 Days Old Banana, which is the one I just dug my fingernail into and ruined. So I think that it's a really well set out palette. Yeah, it's interesting though, like the oranges are just not that orange. I'm wearing the orange shade at the moment on my eyes. Can you even see it? Probably not. And the reason that is because they are that milky formula, which has like, what do they call it? White? Milk white undertone. And I believe that they just sheer them out quite a lot. I mean, Korean eyeshadows are generally sheer, so I'm not surprised. However, I thought that it would be a little bit more pigmented. Like, I can see this when I'm looking at myself because I know I've got an orange eyeshadow on, but if you didn't know, it'd probably just look brown. So other than my own personal opinion about this, I found that the product was really easy to use. If you are not very good with eyeshadows, it's probably a range that I would recommend because they do have that milky white undertone, which means that they're very sheer. It's hard to mess them up, and if you're a beginner and you're just learning how to blend your mattes, then it's probably a very good buy because it's hard to mess it up. However, if you're a little bit more experienced or you like looks that are a little bit more then it's not one I would recommend because I think you'd probably just get frustrated because they don't build up to be that pigmented. However, it is really fun to use. I thought that the colours were really well done. They're very cohesive. You can make quite a few looks with this one, and I really didn't struggle at all with it. I just felt like, you know, they have like a nice little cool section. They've got like the yellows, they've got the oranges, and then they can like mingle, apart from like this one. This one doesn't really mingle with very much. That one is Banana Cha-Cha. That one just kind of goes with the cooler tones, but the rest of them go really well together, and so yeah, super easy to use. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one, and it is definitely one that I would happily recommend, especially if you like more sheer colours. So thank you guys so much for watching this review, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!